What's up? Welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a bit different. Today we are going to be baking, and I'm going to be baking 3 protein packed snacks basically. So at the moment at home, one of the things that I love doing is baking, so I thought I would make 3 different recipes, sweet treats of course, which hopefully will inspire you guys to do some baking at home too. So the 3 recipes that we are going to be baking are double chocolate protein bites, chickpea blondies, and oat and raisin cookies. If you do like this video and you want to see more things like this, baking, food type of videos, then let me know. Give this video a like if you do like it, subscribe to my channel, and let's get cooking. Okay, so the first recipe that I'm going to get on with is the double chocolate protein bites, because these don't actually need to be cooked. These can just be set in the fridge for like 2 to 3 hours. So I'm going to get on with that now so they can start setting. Okay, so what you need for the double chocolate protein bite recipe is 100 grams of oats, 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder, 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of honey, 50 mils of milk, 60 grams of dark chocolate. I'm going to be making mine salted caramel flavour, just because I've got dark chocolate and salted caramel protein, but you can just use normal chocolate protein. And then I'm also just going to be adding some of this salted caramel sauce as well to make it salted caramel. But if you don't have those ingredients, do not worry. Okay, so what you want to do is get a large mixing bowl and add in the oats, protein powder, cacao powder, and give that a good stir. Once that's all mixing together, then you want to add in the peanut butter, the honey, and the milk. And then mix that all together to create a nice sticky mixture. Next, you want to pour the mixture into a loaf tin and spread it all the way out. I just used a normal sort of banana bread loaf tin. Make it all even, make sure it's in all the edges and it's all straight and neat. Then what you want to do is pop that in the oven for 5 minutes on 180 degrees. While that's baking, just get the dark chocolate and break it into small chunks and place this into a glass bowl. Then you just want to melt the chocolates. So what I've done here is just fill a saucepan with boiling water, place the bowl on top, and then this should create a lovely melted chocolate. Then once the mixture has been in the oven, you want to cover it with the dark chocolate. And then once you've done that, you want to pop it in the fridge to set for 2 hours. Okay, so while the double chocolate protein bites are setting in the fridge, we're going to get on with our second recipe. So for this recipe, you will need 1 can of chickpeas, 100 grams of peanut butter, 50 grams of either golden syrup, maple syrup or honey, and then 30 grams of sugar-free maple syrup. But if you don't have this, then you can just use normal. 1 scoop of protein powder, preferably vanilla. I don't have vanilla, so I'm going to be using unflavoured, but I'm going to be adding a sweetener to it. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a splash of milk, and 60 grams of dark chocolate. Okay, so what you want to do is drain and wash the chickpeas really well, and then add them to a blender. You might need to add some milk here, depending on the food processor, but I had to add splashes of milk to make it blend. And then once that's done, pop it into a large mixing bowl. Add the peanut butter and add the honey or golden syrup. And then also add the sugar-free syrup if you have some. Next, you're going to add the protein powder, the baking powder, and then give everything a really good mix together. This should form quite a sticky mixture, but it should be quite smooth. Next, you're going to add the dark chocolate chunks that you've got and then mix them all in well as well. Okay, next you want to get a baking dish and just spray it with some oil, uncovering the whole pan. And then you want to add the cookie dough mixture. Try not to spill it everywhere like I have. Then you want to spread it evenly out, making sure all the edges are filled. And then bake that in the oven for 20 minutes at 175 degrees. So the blondies are in the oven, and now we're going to go on to the third recipe. These are one of my favourites, so I'm going to do a little twist on them, make them a bit more high protein. What you will need for these is 100 grams of oats, 1.5 scoops of vanilla or unflavoured protein powder, 1 banana, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 60 grams of honey, 50 grams of sultanas, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, for this recipe we want to start off by mixing all the dry ingredients together. So in a large mixer bowl add the oats, baking powder, cinnamon and protein powder, and then give this a good mix. Next you want to add in the honey, the melted coconut oil, and then stir that all together as well. Once that's all mixed, you want to add in your sultanas and give that a good mix. Okay, I actually forgot to do this beforehand, but you also want to mash up the banana that you have so it is a smooth paste, and add that to the mixture. Ideally, you add this before you add the sultanas, and this will make an easier mixture for you, but I just forgot. Okay, and then that should make a nice thicker cookie dough. Next you want to roll out the cookies into small circles and place them on a baking tray with parchment paper. I made 10 servings out of this, but you can make more or less depending on what you want. And then you want to bake them in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes on 180 degrees. Okay, so we have the final product. So we have the chickpea blondies, we have the double chocolate protein bites, and we have the oat and raisin cookies. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with myself. These all look and smell amazing, and I've just been taking some photos, but I've been wanting to have some for ages. So I thought I would do like a little taste test of each one for you. I'm gonna start with the chickpea blondies, as I did these ones first. So these are really soft. They literally melt in your mouth. Like, oh my goodness. Because of the chickpeas and like the peanut butter, they're so soft. I really like those. Okay, so next I'm gonna try the oat and raisin cookie. So these turned out a bit smaller than what I hoped. I thought they would be a bit bigger. I thought they'd flatten out more in the oven, so I didn't make them too big like the circles, but they didn't really form much shape. So they're quite small, but they're quite chunky. They're really soft as well. I think you can definitely taste the mashed banana a little bit, which makes it like soft and sticky, which is really nice. But you definitely got the hints of like cinnamon coming through. They're really good as well. Considering these use like unflavoured protein powder, like they still have so much taste. That's what I like about unflavoured, because obviously if you added like a vanilla or chocolate, it would give it a distinct taste. Whereas when you add the unflavoured, you still get the same oat, cinnamon, like raisin flavour, but you're adding protein into it. So yeah, really good. And then last but not least, we've got the double chocolate protein bites. So I let these set in the fridge for about 2 hours, and they came out absolutely fine. So yeah, taste test. They're really good. You can definitely get the salted caramel, because obviously I used the dark chocolate and salted caramel protein powder. I think that really made them even more chocolatey than what they are. But yeah, I think any chocolate protein powder would work, and then obviously using the dark chocolate on top, giving that really rich, nice flavour. Yeah, they're really nice as well. I literally can't decide which one I like the most, but I think it's going to be the double chocolate protein bites or the chickpea blondies. Like, these are so soft that they just melt in your mouth, but these are a really rich flavour, so when you find something really chocolatey. But oat raisins, you can't beat an oat and raisin cookie. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll leave all the recipes, all the macros and everything on the video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this sort of recipe baking video, let me know and I'll definitely do more. So just before I go, obviously a lot of the products that I used are from my protein, so like the protein powders, cocoa powder, peanut butter and like sugar-free maple syrup have all come from my protein. If you did want any of their products, I'll leave my discount code and affiliate link below. But yeah, I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Bye.